Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Please welcome to Home Garden and Fashion. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and please do go to my Facebook fan page and give me a like there if you haven't been there already. In today's video, I'm going to share my idea of how I made this Kutch design. Now this Kutch design it's very hard to make it with the thread, so I invented a new way to make it. So I made it with this glitter dimensional fabric paint by Tulips. So I made this one, made it very easy. Now the hardest part for this was just drawing it on the fabric, and that also I achieved by first doing the design in a piece of paper and then transferring it to a little piece of fabric. With these are called graphite paper, and in India this is called carbon paper. So I transfer the design in a piece of fabric, and after that I use the graphite paper, put it over here, and then put the fabric and transfer the design into the fabric. So now I'm going to draw in this design and let it dry for 3 hours, and then it will become like this. So as you see, this is a kurta, and I have done this video previously with the here I put trim on the side in the hand, and I put rhinestone in the neck. I put trim in this side hand too, and then at the bottom I put trim in the side, this side and this side, and I put a trim like this, and in the middle here I did some rhinestone work, and over here I did the Kutch design with the sequin. And this you could put pearl too if you choose to put pearl. I might put few pearls in there. And so I'm going to show you this design, how to make it. So I already draw the design in the fabric. The drawing is the hardest part. Now I'm going to put a frame so it will be easy to do it with the paint. So it's just like stitching, but just you don't have to stitch. Now I'm going to put this frame and then draw it. And once I draw it, then I have to be very careful to take out this because I don't want the design to get messed up. So I'm going to wait a little bit. So let me show you how to do it. Now I have the design, and I'm going to use this glitter paint. So you're just going to follow along this design line. Now it might be little bit here and there different because it may not come out exactly like the design you draw here. So like this. Now as I mentioned to you before previously all my videos, this design looks good when it dries. It does not look good when it's wet. When it's wet you might think of it as totally a different design. Then when it's dry it really looks nice. So there's already our one flower, and the second one is attached to it already. So doing this, there's nothing to it, just you have to be very patient. So pretty much this side is done. See, so this two flower done. Now I'm going to go to the third one, and they are sort of connected. Now I find actually doing the design with this paint design looks much more prettier, and I have the option to put sequins and beads in it. I find it much more, it's a good work than the stitching, and in 3 hours it will dry and looks so beautiful. So now I'm going to pull this, and this is the last one. Now if it gets little bit messed up while you're doing it, don't panic, you can just wipe it off. So you see, that's done. This is your Kutch design, and now I'm going to put these dots. Now in these dots you can put beads, you can put pearl, you can put sequin. I'm going to put sequin, and I can put pearl in the sides. I may do that later once these dried out. Then I can choose to put some more other things inside. So I fill in all of these. Now I'm going to put some sequin in it. Now this design through this paint is my invention. So this is, I am the first one to make the Kutch design with this paint. So there you have it. You can put anything in there, beads, sequins, pearls, and once it dries. Now if you have, while you're working with the sequins, if you do fall down, just don't worry about it. Just stick it the way it is together. It don't look bad. But dragging it out and making a stain, it will look bad. Now if does get stained, then don't panic. All you need to do is wipe it off while it's wet. When it's dry, then it's permanent. So I think we got them all. So there it is, your Kutch design, and it's done by this glitter dimensional fabric paint and sequins. And I'm gonna let it dry for 3 hours, and then I'll do the other design. So let me dry this, and then I'll show you the other design. So the Kutch design is going to dry, so it's going to take about 2-3 hours. In the meantime, I will show you this rhinestone design as well. So for rhinestone design, it was pretty simple. I just started with the centering one rhinestone, and this is, I have the biggest size, so I put one in the center and just press it down. Since these are bigger, you just do it by your finger, and then each one of them you drop it and see how much space it takes. So and this kurta I actually made it, so one day I will take out the machine and I will show you how I did this kurta. I haven't used the machine for a while, so I'm gonna have to see if it's working still. So we're going to put about 7 rhinestone in it. So if you put a little bit big dot, then it will stay for longer, otherwise it might fall off. So you have to make sure you put sufficient amount. Okay, so now I'll let this one dry. In the meantime, I will put some pearl in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will put 4 pearls in all of these. So I'll just let these two dry and then put in others. When you do these works, you need to be very patient, because you have to let 1 or 2 what you make dry first and then move to others, because you don't want them to get messed up. This takes a little while to dry. So I put 4 pearls in there. So there you have it. I have my Kutch design and my design with my rhinestone. This is right now, it's very delicate, just want to show you. Now I'm going to leave it just like this for 3 hours to dry. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share the video, and I will see you with many more videos and many of my new inventions.